Greetings, Royal Queens and Kings. It's your host, Queen Tulsa, and welcome back to the Queen Tulsa Show. We are definitely back tonight, and we have a great show for you. Who, child, these YouTube streets have been on fire. We've got the obnoxious Jaguar Wright. She takes on Chicago, and her ickless best friend is mad. My thing is, if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. And if you're telling the truth, you don't have to think or remember what you said. Now, I say that to say this: women lie, men lie, but the numbers don't lie. Let's get into it. Hello and welcome. Thank you all for coming by. I really appreciate you. Oh, absolutely. Please like, share, and subscribe. The Goddess Tulsa Show. Welcome. Please like, share, and subscribe. Now is the time to go ahead and get ready for the show. We have some great news for you. Okay? We're going to have a great time. So I really, really, really appreciate you and your dedication to showing up. Gratitude. Don't be afraid to hit that cash app. And don't forget to smash that like button. All right, now you already know how we are going to kick it. Let's go ahead and get our music together. DJ, can you kick us some music on, please? Thank you so much. Okay, so listen here. This is how it's going to go tonight. This is how we're going to start the show, set the show, and continue the show. First, we will listen to some clips from the bestie of Jaguar, the sister of Jaguar. You know what? What's so crazy about this whole story is this woman that calls herself her bestie did the same exact thing that her blood sisters and family members did. And what they did was they went on YouTuber's channel and they dogged her out. You know? Man, this is deep. If you got family and friends like this, why do you need enemies? Why do you need enemies? And listen here. Oh, girl says, I've been taking this for so long. Okay, you've been taking it for so long. You have plenty of times to walk away, but you decided to use Jaguar Wright for a benefit. And when we speak about benefits, you're a Social Security recipient. Let's talk about it. And then Ayasha left you some crystals and you were upset. But you weren't upset when you were on the phone with Kai. And you were telling him how Al's foot long is not foot longing, You're getting half of the deal. The gig is up. And now you're going to go ahead and start your YouTube channel off the back of your friend Jaguar, your sister Jaguar. One thing I can say, you fought a good fight. I mean, you really put in her head that you were really there for her. And the only thing that you were there for was to build your YouTube channels. And you stole from Danny Robinson. You stole her greeting. Okay, let's get into it. Our royal members are in the building. The Golden Child says, hell no, sis, distance yourself from the immature BS. Please like, share, and subscribe to my backup channel, okay, where we kick it for real. Okay, there we go. Norris Tony's channel is up in here. Make sure you guys get over and follow him. Tangi Grace is up in the building. Hello. Hey, Norris Tony, how are you? Happy birthday. Everybody wish Norris Tony a happy birthday. All right. So now it's time to get into the content. Disclaimer. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976 allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. This video was made for entertainment purposes and is transformative in nature. Let's get into this. The phone call.
Get this play out.
Hello? Hey, Dad.
Yes, how you doing, darling?
I'm doing awesome.
Oh, no, I'm in Chicago, and we needed to talk.
Oh,
Okay. I'm live with Kimmie right now. Are
You
you?
live?
Yeah, are you able to hit the link? It's me, Kimmie, and Danette.
Oh, well,
don't bring that demon up there.
me and Sis got a hot date tonight.
Oh,
Okay. Well, I kind of, but
No work.
I kind of heard the echo in the background of the live playing before you cut it off, though.
So right here is what I want to explain, child. You've got this person, VS, up here doing the most. She's another ghetto individual that's seeking a moment because apparently the sector that she was in, let's just say she's over here now. Okay? Let's get into this phone conversation with her and Jaguar Wright. Let's go.
No, because I had just turned on my phone. I'm in the car. I had to go pick something up. And, you know, my YouTube always pops up. And, of course, Kimmie's channel pops up.
Yeah.
And I listened, I was like, is that VS? And I said, let me call her now.
Yeah, she saw you online. She decided to call you. Was it a big problem? You all, see, this is the thing. VS and Kimmie were acting like they were Jaguar's friend. All of a sudden, they team up and they come up against her. And now it's VS and Kimmie versus Jaguar. Let's go.
Okay. Well,
I didn't know that was Kimmie live. I just think that's why I turned it on. Well, I don't want to stop you if you're live. I wanted to reach out because I told you I would let you know when I got settled in Chicago, which I did.
I'll be back.
So there you go. VS is having conversations with both of the women. A dog is going to bring a bone. A dog is going to take a bone. And this dog, she's not playing fair at all. Let's go.
Kimmie.
Stuff happened.
okay. But me and Kat did have a conversation when you had called me. I guess you had Kat on the other line listening to our phone call. I didn't know that Kat was on the.
Listen here. Cat Medusa, Scatty Catty. She's not to be trusted. And neither is this lady. Neither is she. That woman right there on that screen was in this little boy's inbox, just calling him, texting him, keeping him up all times of the night. When he's a little boy, he needs to be going to sleep. He's 18. He still lives with his mother. And this 51-year-old woman decided to get on the phone with this young man and let this 18-year-old know that her 50-something plus husband was not able to perform. See, she was looking at him and she says, oh, he's moldable. I can mold that young man. Oh yeah, he's around that age, 18. I'll mold him. She's over there grooming and it's a grooming process. Let me act like I care for him. Let me tell him that I love him. Let me tell him that this is a family. Sounds like a grooming tactic to me. Tangy Grace says, I kind of felt bad. The way she got choked up today, Queen. You know that's Jazz, sister. You know what? And I know that that's Jazz, sister. But listen here. I would have never done that to Jazz. And she's still my sister. Let's go.
Oh,
listen.
no. No.
But Kat already said that it's true.
Kat said what's true?
That when you called me, I guess her and
I called you and I told you Caddy wanted to talk with you. She was on my other phone. Caddy wasn't present on our call. Matter of fact, she hung up when she realized I was on the phone with you and got engrossed in talking to you.
Yeah. Well, I was hoping you and Kimmie could probably.
Listen here. Caddy went over and called Jag. She went over and called Jag and gave Jag the story. So Jag calls VS phone because she knew that they were live. I want you guys to see the games that Miss Scatty Catty from Chicago, the gutter snipe that's running around like those rats in New York. It's how she's running around on these YouTube streets. Let's go.
We have a conversation, or you kind of.
What happened? What's going on? I don't know what's going on.
So now Kimmie has VS up here questioning. I mean, she's really getting a kick out of this. And you know what? That is a dirty, you know what? Kimmie, you are a dirty bird. You are a dirty hag. And you know what? I wish that Jaguar would have made you some scat soup. Jaguar, right. Oh my goodness. I wish that woman would have made you some scatty soup. Yes, scatty catty. Yes, 1, 2, 3. Get up off of it, get you a spoon, and eat the soup. Jaguar, why didn't you make her some scat soup? Oh my goodness. If I had known that you were going to cook for her, I would have told you, girl, make some scat soup. And watch her eat it. Yes, watch her eat it. Let's make a phone call right quick. Yeah. Hi, Jag. How are you? Is that Sip over there? Huh? Oh, hey, Sip. How are you doing? I wasn't calling for no drama. You said, what did I want? I was making sure you were okay with Jaguar, being that, you know, her other sister, don't care about her. Are y'all having a good time? She said she was going on a date tonight. All right, and they hung up in my face. Okay. Hung right up in my face, girl. Let's get into it. Right back into it.
Why does everybody keep saying I need to talk to Kimmie? What's going on? Kimmie know how to call me? Kimmie ain't called me?
Oh, wow.
She got my phone number. She can call me any other time. Why everybody got to tell me that I need to call Kimmie? Why can't Kimmie call me?
Yeah, to be honest, I'm just I'm just like super uncomfortable now.
Saying, why can't Kimmie call me?
Kimmie, I'm just super uncomfortable.
My number ain't changed, none of them.
And see, I don't see why old girl is acting like, oh, this girl, VS. What rock have you been under? Hey, Trouble Bish says, hello, everyone. Jag woke up. Okay. Yeah, it was time for her to wake up. But you know what's mind-boggling is how this woman on the screen with these two black eyed peas was engaging in conversation with this young man. You know, I mean, he should be dealing with young women his age, right? He doesn't need a cougar to with so much experience, you know? I mean, let him be a kid, let him be 18. Get up off of him. You're way. It's the grooming for me. It's the grooming for me. She is grooming. Exactly what it looks like. It's the grooming. Let's go.
No, you don't have to be uncomfortable because you're being in the middle of it. That's what you're doing. Jack knows exactly what's going on.
I don't know who's in the middle. What is going on?
Jack.
So, as you can hear, this rotten mouth, Scatty, listen here. Wait a minute. Listen here. They were getting checked. Listen here. Everybody that went over to Timmy's channel, they were getting checked by VS. Listen here. Timmy was like, she had VS up there and Brown Diva. Y'all, can somebody reach out to Brown Diva and give her a box of Kleenex because she got her feelings hurt? Oh, they got her over there, and honey, they was on Brown Diva like a pit bull. They was on Brown Diva like a pit bull. Yeah. What kind of mess is they running over there with kids? Exactly. And listen here. Jagger's supposed to be meeting up with Scatty Catty. Miss Scatty Catty. Let's go.
Jack knows exactly what's going on. Don't you feed into this damn narrative, Jag. You know that
I'm just so stressed out.
and you know it. You know you need to.
Oh wow. Okay, so listen, let's take it back because, like I said, Miss Scatty got owned. And I tell you, she got owned. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, please help me, please. She was over there apologize. Oh, help me, please. Yes, I can. Please, forgive me, please. Did somebody forgive me? That's how she was over there doing today. I said, oh, not Miss Gangster from Chicago. Oh, I said, not the gangster from Chi-Town. You know what I'm saying? Oh, not that one. Oh, most certainly not that one.
No, you don't speak with Cat. Here's Cat now. Okay. There we go. Hey, Cat. You're muted, babe.
Why does Scatty always go on a panel and act like she doesn't know how to work YouTube or StreamYard? Why does she do that? Oh, I thought I was Why does Scatty always come up? Listen here. Can y'all hit my Cash App? Listen here, I'm working. Y'all didn't hit me with no Cash Apps last night. I have a 5 Cash App goal. Please tip the hostess, okay? Listen here, I need 5 Cash Apps. Y'all been loving my commentary. I've been seeing it in the views. Hello. So I know y'all watching. I need y'all to hit my Cash App. If y'all loving the commentary, if y'all loving the way that I'm working it, baby, we got 32 million people in here and 11 likes. Y'all got me messed up. I don't work for free. Oh no. Oh no. Me don't work for free. Absolutely not. So guess what? I'm gonna pop down and I'm gonna come back up when we receive a Cash App. I'm gonna put my Cash App in the chat. Okay? Listen here. I don't work for free, y'all. Hit that Cash App. DJ, turn us up. All right, all right, all right. Okay, thank you all so much for adhering to the rules. Okay, y'all adhere to the rules. We can have a great time over here. I just ask that you like, share, and subscribe. And a free way to support the channel is by what? Doing the like button, right? So just hit that like button. You can support me that way. Take the poll. It's simple, people. Let's work. Help me, help you. Help me, please. Help me, please. Right? All right, y'all give me 1 second. We just had a little technical difficulties. Okay, but we are back. Let me go ahead and jump up in the chat and see who is here. We just got some guests. We got Miss, let's see. We got Mrs. Crystal LaBeija Sparkle 111. Get into it. Hey girl, how you doing? I like your dancing shoes. We got Tangie Grace says, please be sure to bless our royal queen on this lovely Sunday evening as she continues to bring us the sipping hot juicy tea. Okay, there's the Cash App. Get into it. All right. If you ever want to send the queen some royalties, you can do that at 1423 Drive, Terrace Drive. All right, get into it. Everything's right there. Yes. Hit the love, comment, like, share, and subscribe. Get into it. All right. Now, let me go ahead and bring up our content because, girl, listen, you might want to get your favorite beverage for this one. Get into it. Now, coming to the stage is Chicago's finest, hardest, will rip you a new one, you know, and is nothing to be played with out here in the YouTube streets. Let's get into it. Miss Cat Medusa. Miss Scatty Cat.
Here's Cat now. Okay.
Scatty.
There we go. Hey, Cat.
Yo, mute.
You're muted, babe.
You mute.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
No, we can hear you.
Okay. Now, hey, BS, it wasn't like that
Hi.
at all.
Uh-huh.
I was excited to know how to do it. You showed when we did speak, it was you telling us to read. All y'all have to do was read how to do the stuff. It's right there in y'all face in black and white. How it was presented.
Now listen here. Where is that thug passion that Scatty loves to give off? Where's that thug passion? Let's talk about it. It's given. Help me, please. Help me, please.
Do humbly apologize for it because it wasn't like that at all. Period.
You said you do what?
All y'all have to do was read how to do the stuff. It's right there in y'all face in black and white. How it was presented. I do humbly apologize for it because it wasn't like that at all.
Let's hear. Miss Mama said she humbly apologizes. And she had feelings behind that. She says, I humbly apologize. Did y'all hear that? I humbly apologize. She didn't want no smoke. She's a weak. She's weak. Listen here, they have to run around in crowds with each other, you know, to fight battles. Let's get into it.
Period.
Have you ever
Go ahead.
Let me ask you a question. Have you ever personally called VS or VS called you?
No.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
Okay, so it was just a
She
mistake.
said, no, absolutely not. Help me, please, somebody help me, please, Y'all heard that? She said, help me, please. No. I don't want no beef with you. No, I don't want no beef with you. That old scary Chicago, that's Miss Chicago. Listen here, that's Miss Chicago. She said, I humbly apologize. Help me, please.
Period.
Have you ever
Go ahead.
let me ask you a question. Have you ever personally called VS or VS called you?
No.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
Okay, so it was just a mistake of the mouth.
That's all it was. It was a big misunderstanding, like a big one.
Yeah, but Cat, you ain't crank up no live to try to.
Yeah, she's not gonna crank up one. She's scary. Listen here, don't let that little chihuahua make you feel like she's gonna do something. See, when she met a real, when she met a real one, she was over there, help me please, and bowing down. I don't think I've ever saw Cat bow down. You know, it's always been the, you know, you know. And listen, we're actually going to give her a break a little bit because she's not all that. You know, it was, I'm sorry, ma'am. Yes, it was given all of, I'm sorry. You know, I didn't mean that, ma'am. Yes, it was given all of that. Let's get into this. Okay.
Check. When it comes to dating and coupling and relationships, you know, if you go the traditional route, you have your courting period and then you have your getting to know you period, which all leads up to, you know, physical engagement, physical interaction. This is probably the most old-fashioned style relationship I've ever been in my life. And I'm so grateful for it. I am.
I'm wondering, is that because everything is like moving so quick and so fast, and age wasn't nothing but a number, you know, back then. So I get a little confused when Jag says certain things, right? Okay, I be having to look over like, what'd you say? But girl, let's get up into what she got to say. Okay, we're not gonna discredit her. She got a voice. Let her use it. Let's go.
I'm grateful because the distance actually challenged us to figure out whether or not we really wanted to be closer. And now here we are. And I got to deal with a bunch of YouTube bullshit while I'm trying to take the time to get to know my man. IRL. You know, nobody bothered to ask me why I flipped out the way I flipped out that day on her channel. And it is her channel to do with whatever she chooses, which is why when she said to me, this is my channel, I left. She's absolutely right. She has 3 channels, thanks to me. She has 3 channels that have been promoted by me constantly and heavily. She has not paid me for any of my appearances. She has not paid me for any of the hard work that I do. But what I can say about Kimberly Smith is that she is very, very good at playing the victim. Very good. She's almost as good as H. Tony. I guess that's why they had so many conversations behind my back. Now, there's a long history between Kimberly Smith and I. We don't got to talk about the way she interjected herself into my marriage.
Listen, let's talk about this. Let's talk about the mental health, right? Because people are quick to bring that up whenever they get into it with Jag. Oh, she crazy, she this, she that. But girl, Miss Timmy, she was the truth. She was real. You know, listen here. Y'all can go out there and y'all can support everybody else, but y'all can't support the truth. This is my sister. It was a campaign that you had going. My sister campaign. I don't like the way they did my sister campaign. But what are you doing right now? What are you doing? What are you doing? Your man can get up. Your man can't get up and then tell us you can fix it with pills. Well, why don't you work on that instead of up in everybody else's business? Let's go.
My second marriage, or the way she begged me to keep giving H. Tony chance after chance after chance after chance when I wanted to be done.
Because you're my sister, Jay.
Then, you know, the friendship that we were all building between me, Sip, Kat, KIMMIE, Ka, the family we were building, you know, hashtag undivided means exactly that. It means undivided. It doesn't mean pretend to be undivided in front of the audience so you can get clicks and views and sit there.
Now, you know the devil don't like civilization. Come on now. It's a disruption. When the enemy, child, when them demons start coming out. I mean, look at this photo. She was in bed. And child, was she fighting with those demons? Get into it. Oh, yeah. She was fussing and fighting with demons. Do you all not understand that? Listen here. I go so hard for my sister. You know, I didn't ask for this. I didn't ask for this, you know. And the only reason why I'm here is because of my sister. And she asked me to be a part of it. And I came. That's my sister. And I want the best for my sister. You know. You see how they, you know, got my sister arrested at the pool. Who would do that? You gotta be a effed up individual to do that to somebody.
And I prayed about it, and I thought, I'm not missing that dedication in Jerusalem. Without the airplane that we have, that I bought from Tyler Perry, and I didn't pay anywhere. And Tyler's one of the greatest guys. He made that airplane so cheap for me, I couldn't help but buy it.
Well, my question then, well, okay, all right, but I want to get to the demons, because people are very concerned about that comment.
Give me a chance here, Inside Edition. I love your eyes.
Do you ever use your private jets to go visit your vacation homes, for example?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Again, getting back to the comment, you said that you don't like to fly commercial because you don't want to get into a tube with a bunch of demons. Do you really believe that human beings are demons?
No, I do not. And don't you ever say I did. We wrestle not with flesh and blood, but principalities and powers.
Can you explain what you meant by that term then? Just explain, because it's really simple. You said you didn't want to get into a tube with a bunch of demons. What did you mean?
and demand that people subscribe to your channel. Don't get me wrong, love you to death. But when I'm getting, messages, I need you to support me. 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 Please do this. Well, Kimmie, this is what I need you to do. Well, I'm not doing that until you do this. I don't know. What I do know is that when VS Icon was first introduced to me, she was introduced to me through Elias and Miss Cat. Kimmie didn't even want to work with VS. Matter of fact, Kimmie tried to convince me that VS was the head of the troll farm, that she was out to get me and she couldn't be trusted. But Kimmie says that about everyone. Make no mistake about that. Kimberly Smith has tried to convince me that everyone in my life needs to be removed. Everyone in my life needs to be gone. Everyone in my life, including Simp.
Or VS
No.
called you?
No.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
Okay, so it was just a mistake of the mouse.
That's all it was. It was a big misunderstanding, like a big one.
Yeah, but Cat, you ain't crank up no live to try to back Danny up off me, or when Trees was just
because
turned
they
up
told me
over
not
there.
to say
You
anything.
ain't said I made a mistake. You ain't
Hold
trying
on,
to
let's
slow
get it
them
right now.
down.
You ain't intimidated by no motherfucking Danny.
No, it's not about intimidation. It's about if you make the mistake, get the broom and sweep the shit up.
Right.
And when I was told not to speak,
What sounds like oh girl got on. Miss Chicago got on, honey. If you made a mistake, get a broom and clean it up, is what old girl said. Jag, don't give no fucks. And very much so hashtag divided. Okay? Can we hashtag divided? Okay? Can we hashtag divided? We have been here for 30 minutes. Let me go ahead and thank you all for just coming by. Hit that like button. Thank you all so much for supporting Queen Tulsa, the show, whether it's a like, a share, a subscribe, a Cash App, a PayPal, or a Zelle. Thank you for coming by and watching the show. And this is your commercial for being acknowledged for just being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Without you, who would be watching? Thank you for tuning in.
on it, and that's why I didn't.
I
wanted. Yeah, Auntie Kim told me not to speak.
I told her.
Yeah.
I told her not to get in your chat. Don't inbox you on Instagram.
So what about her own channel though? What about her own channel to correct it?
No, I wanted to. She told me not. They told me not to do it.
Now listen here, y'all. This is this is ghetto gangsta granny. Okay? Ghetto gangsta granny is out here starting mess and then acting like, she has no part in it and she just wants to make peace. Are y'all not understanding that she's using the same recipe on you guys that she did on Jag? On her sister? Listen, if I'll do it to my sister, what makes you think that you're any better?
Let me say this. I felt that Cat shouldn't have spoke on it and it would have been gone. Remember, you said that you didn't want to address it.
I didn't want to talk to her because it was already done.
So
But if she want to crank up, if she want to go on her own channel and crank up a live and clear it up,
Yeah, so, I like Kat, but I don't like her too much because she's got about 6,000 subscribers. And, I kind of felt like that was off the back of my sister Jag. Yeah. And I didn't gain anything. So, you're a problem. Yeah, I don't trust her. And listen here, if y'all think that she's going to trust Scotty, you're out of your mind. Scotty is a do girl. Says no life. She's been on the table about I don't know how many times. They got lipo and this, that, and the third, and still big. And still can't keep her hands off the snacks. Let's go.
I can't stop anybody from doing whatever they want to do on their own channel.
Yeah, but I advised her that she should probably just leave it alone and it was gonna go away. But this shit started coming and spiraling out of control.
Yeah.
Maybe I should have, I don't know.
So now they're on here acting like, oh my God, we just had an issue, or we got to come up with a solution. Oh, listen here, at the end of the day, if Scatty had gotten out of hand with VS, she would have been dropped like a hot pocket. Can we be real? Can we be honest? Can we be true? Let's go.
Y'all, I just want
because I wanted to do that, and that's what she's like. No, I don't think so. Let's, like she just said,
No, it's not anything about what you wanted to do. You don't have a choice in here. You're being shuffled around like the Cupid shuffle. They are telling you what to do. So stop acting like you have some willpower over there and shut up and take notes and listen.
I actually wanted to do that.
It was actually me, you, and I think it was like the last time that I talked to Jad. And,
exactly. Yes.
It was that day.
Okay.
Listen, we don't care. We don't care. We're tired of the lies. So tired of the lies. Listen here now, Brown Diva ended up coming up. Brown Diva is a supporter of Jag first. She was a supporter of Jag first. And you know what, that Brown Diva, girl, I laughed. I'm not gonna lie, I laughed. Because, girl, she tried to come for me, and, girl, she got her day. Girl, I sat and I laughed. Because they handled you like you was a $2. You know what I'm saying? Girl, please, let's get into it.
It's really nothing personal. We just let Kimmie talk about what's going on with Jag in her own time. If her and VS gonna talk about it right now, they're gonna talk about it. But us deleting your comments, which you just like constantly saying it, like just let her talk about it in her own time. It's really nothing personal.
That could be a
content creator. That's your sister. Sisters go to just come up and say that. My feelings about this whole.
Hold on.
All the time. It's really nothing.
That could be a troll. Yeah, my people don't do that.
This Brown Diva. This straight up Brown Diva. Go ahead, Brown Diva.
Hey, you can hear me, Kimmie?
Yeah, I can.
Oh, okay. All right. I know I might sound crazy because I have a cold, but I just want to just come up and say that, my feelings about this whole situation is that I really don't think that you should be.
Now, peep this out. Brown Diva says, I might sound a little crazy because I have a cold, right? But you have these demonic spirits. Don't tell them you're feeling sick, because that demon is now going to feast off of you. The demon needs something to go at, and you just gave it to her, Brown Diva. Learn to shut your mouth. Let's go.
You're really talking about Jag, period. And answering no questions about you and Jag's situation. And I did tell you that yesterday in the chat. Because it's too soon. It's not like she's just another content creator. That's your sister. Sisters go through things, right?
Yeah.
You understand? So I don't think you should be like on an interview type of thing. Like it's so soon. Just like
listen, she needs money. She wants that fame. Things are hot right now, and she's wanting to get it while the getting is good. If this is what a sellout, a definition of a sellout is definitely Timmy Tuckett. You sat around, you marched around, you said, this is my sister, and you sat up here and was acting like you were so upset at how the previous people that were in her lives, including the males, and that's now I understand why you love when men go in on women, because your man is not going in on you. Let's go.
Brown Diva, I was invited up here. I promise you. I could be taking a nap right now because I've been live, all day.
Nobody needed to know what you could have been doing. Why didn't you just go and do it? Why didn't you get off and go and take a nap? Why do we need to know, oh, you could have been somewhere taking a nap? Why?
No, it's not because of me. I want
No.
to make,
Let me explain this, Brown.
Hold on, VS.
Now, why you got to get in and explain something to her? That was between two people. To me, that was between two people. What you got to get in it for? The woman already said that she had a cold, so now you ready to team up on her. What I tell y'all, those demons, when you tell them, oh, I'm sick, or oh, this and oh, that, they horns go up. They horns go up, they get excited, and now they got now the prey is out there, you know? So Brown Diva was the prey. She came up sick, ill, with a cough, not feeling well. Let's go.
I'm not saying that. I was just coming up to talk to KIMMIE about my opinion of what I think about.
Now, like she said, she's coming up to talk to Timmy about her opinion. Why did VS even have to open up her mouth? She didn't say your name. She didn't say, I'm coming up here to address you ladies. She said, I'm coming up here to address Timmy. She knows of Timmy. She knows of Timmy from YouTube. She knows of Timmy because of her behavior and how she went out here and said, my sister, my sister, my sister. You may have forgotten that. You may not know, but sister girl, go do your research. That is not a sister. She's not sister worthy. Let's go.
About the situation. You understand?
Go ahead, Brown Diva.
Yeah, so that's my feelings about it. You understand that? Like, I just think that y'all sisters. It goes much more deeper than that. You're not, Jag is not just you and Jag, it's like y'all not just content creators and, that's it. No.
Well, peep this out. I think that she has a good point. But watch this demonic demon. This demonic demon. Watch how she replies. Get into this.
Oh, it's much more than that.
Yeah, it is much more than that, Brown Diva. And I respect everything that you're saying. I'm not going into any other detail about anything. I'm not telling any intimate things. I wouldn't do that. And I
don't think Jag would do that.
That's a lie right there, because what she did last night was, the other day, she said that Jag had been with a whole bunch of guys. And she said it was an African guy. And she was just naming. She was naming. Name dropping. The African guy, this, that, and the third. Let's go.
Either. I just don't want this to turn into like,
I know that, Brown.
Listen, Brown Diva did not want that to go anywhere near lesbian to it. But KIMMIE did. Timmy wanted it to go in the direction where she can get ghetto. She needed an excuse to show her ghetto side. She needed to let everybody know how ghetto she could be. She was waiting for a moment. She was waiting for a moment so she could stamp it. Let's go.
Kind of little entertainment and stuff that's going on right now. KIMMIE against Jag, because no, that's not the case.
No.
And that is not the case. The reason why Brown Diva was to come up, she wanted to tell you what you and Jag are doing. Y'all are sisters. Calm that down. It's not that serious. Stop letting people come up here and go in on your sister, and stop sitting up here on a panel going in on your sister. Because I wouldn't want you to be my sister. No, ma'am.
That's not what she's doing. She's just trying to.
No, I'm not talking about VS. I'm just telling you.
Now, see how she's trying to drag VS in it? VS has nothing to do. Brown Diva had told us a long time ago, I'm coming up here to talk to Timmy. She didn't say nobody else's name. But Timmy is trying to drag this woman into it so then she could get her. So that's her cue of saying, VS, get her. And you're going to see why. Let's go.
you my feelings about how I feel about this situation right now.
Yeah. Listen to this. I wouldn't do anything to personally hurt Jag in any kind.
What are you doing right now? You just didn't set up here, use this woman's name for major channels, and now you sit up and you just dog her out, but this is your sister. Are you trying to make other sister relationships? Because if so, I'm going to warn them. I'm going to tell them that this woman is not no sister. Do not tell her any of your business. She's going to run and tell it because she has nothing else to do. All her kids are grown. They've moved out. She's bored. Her man doesn't care for her. She's talking about if she's loved. Yeah, you can be loved, but are you being loved on? Are you being loved in? Let's get it.
Kind of way, Brown Diva. Rest assured of that first. Secondly, I respect the love.
Why does it have to be the first of all, the second of all, the third of all? This woman said that she was sick. She had a cold. Why you got to break it down like she said that, oh, she just had surgery and she's under medication? Let's go.
That you have for me and Jag's sisterhood. But thirdly, I am a woman and I'm going to do what I want to do, Brown Diva.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm not going to bash her.
What does you being a woman have to do with any of this? That's what I'm saying. Like she does not feel like a woman. She wants to, in my opinion, it's like she wants to transition. You know? It's like she wants to transition. She's not really happy with the skin that she's in. And it's sad. It's sad that, you know, the self-esteem. But guess what? It's self-esteem. It's, you know, self. But apparently she likes to stay in the gutter. Let's go.
Any kind of way, but I am allowed to explain and, you know, explain what I'm doing and how I'm kind of transitioning over to something else.
Why didn't you tell Jag that you was transitioning? Why didn't you tell Jag that, hey, I'm getting all these channels. I need you to help me get monetized. And then I'm going to go off and I'm going to do my own thing. I'm going to just turn my back on you. I'm going to go in on you. I'm going to use your resources and I'm going to make them work for me. Until they find out who I really am. Let's go.
I'm not gonna bash Jag in any kind of way. I assured you that yesterday.
Yeah, no, that's not the problem I'm having. I'm just like, you know, just stating my opinion on how I feel.
You see how aggressive Timmy is? This woman just come up and said, you know, I just don't think that, you know, just breathe, you know, give it some time, but don't just immediately go in on your sister. You let everybody know this was your sister. You care about her. Why is it the first thing you're doing is going online on your channel, teaming up with somebody that Jag was cool with her first, right? Let's go.
I don't come up here on this panel often, but when I feel moved to, I feel like, you know, you'll welcome me up.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
But listen here, this is the same lady that has donated to Timmy, and watch how cocky Timmy gets. Get into this.
Do that to Jag.
I feel when I feel like something in my heart, I feel it and I have to speak on it.
It's something in my heart, something in my heart, something's in my heart. It got me on you. Okay, get into it. Let's go.
That's it.
Okay.
You know, when I feel it in my heart, you know, I feel like, you know, I don't like it.
You don't like it.
I don't like it. It doesn't look good. And I just don't want a whole bunch of content creators, you know, coming up on you, asking you a million questions about, you know, how you and Jag's relationship is going to turn out.
I think that's appropriate. Yeah. It's so inappropriate for individuals to be trying to figure out what can you do to help the situation? Do you have any resources? I mean, you over here, what is it? How are you helping out? But that's what we're about to find out. The backhanded deal that Timmy and VS did behind the scenes. Oh, yes. Let's go.
Because it is new.
Okay, so understand this, Brown Diva. The way that Jag is allowed to have friends, like Solar. Remember, Jag told me.
Listen here. Let's get into that. I'm glad she brought it up. Remember, we all know solar is from the carbonation. If you look it up, you already know what it was given. She didn't care. What she did was she used that anger and said, "Yeah, I'm building up to do my own thing." So there were situations like that when she had time, like she had ample amount of time to walk away. She decided to stay.
Solar is her friend and to respect the relationship that she has with Solar.
Yes.
Okay, remember that. So Jag is gonna and everybody else is gonna respect.
All right, we have 30 million people, 37 million people up in the building, and we only have 25 million likes. Please, can we hit the like button? We are begging for likes. Please, please, please. We'll only be here for about, actually, let me get off soon anyway. But here, let's get into it.
The relationship that I have with BS as well.
Yes, yes.
And that's what I'm saying, because anybody can come up on Jag's platform.
So now do y'all get it? Now do y'all get it? She got VS up there. And listen here, anybody that's rolling for Jag, you gonna get rolled on if you get on over there, because they over there fighting with them demons. We'll be right back.
And I prayed about it, and I thought, I'm not missing that dedication in Jerusalem. Without the airplane that we have that I bought from Tyler Perry, and I didn't pay anywhere. And Tyler's one of the greatest guys. He made that airplane so cheap for me, I couldn't help but buy it.
Well, my question then, okay, all right, but I want to get to the demons because people are very concerned about that comment.
Give me a chance here, Inside Edition. I love your eyes.
Do you ever use your private jets to go visit your vacation homes, for example?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Again, getting back to the comment, you said that you don't like to fly commercial because you don't want to get into a tube with a bunch of demons. Do you really believe that human beings are demons?
No, I do not. And don't you ever say I did. We wrestle not with flesh and blood, but principalities and powers.
Can you explain what you meant by that term then? Just explain, because it's really simple. You said you didn't want to get into a tube with a bunch of demons. What did you mean?